top movie industries in the world, some Nollywood stars have been put in difficult situations due to various health challenges and a lack of funds to care for themselves. Let's look at 10 Nollywood actors that are sick and need help. At number 10, if you grew up watching Nollywood classics, chances are you remember Ifeanyi Ezeokeke, fondly called Ugo Shave Me. He was the poster boy of late 1990s Nollywood, stealing hearts with his captivating performance in the hit movie Conspiracy. His talent for bringing drama to life earned him roles in many other memorable films. He had the kind of on-screen charisma that sticks with you long after the credits roll. But fame doesn't shield anyone from life's challenges. Around 2020, Ezeokeke was struck by a mysterious illness that abruptly ended his acting career. The sickness, still undisclosed to the public, has left him in a physically vulnerable state, struggling with day-to-day activities. Ezeokeke, who is unmarried and childless, now relies heavily on his family and friends for support. His family, valuing their privacy, has quietly managed the situation while his colleagues have rallied for public support to cover his medical expenses. It's heartbreaking to see a talent like his sidelined, and fans are hopeful that the industry's call for assistance will help him regain some stability. At number 9, Duro Michael is another Nollywood veteran whose name brings back memories of thrilling performances in action-packed classics like Isakaba. His versatility as an actor made him a staple in the industry's golden era, where he brought intensity and depth to every role he played. However, life threw him a curveball in 2020 when he was diagnosed with diabetes. The disease brought severe complications, ultimately leading to the amputation of one of his legs, a tough blow for everyone or anyone, let alone an actor whose craft demands physical agility. But Duro Michael isn't the type to give up easily. Despite his health challenges, he's determined to return to the screen. In a recent heartfelt appeal, Michael assured producers that his passion for acting hasn't wavered and emphasized his readiness to work. He's also seeking financial assistance for an artificial limb to help him navigate both his personal life and his professional aspirations. Fans and colleagues are rooting for his comeback, hoping to see him light up our screens again. At number 8, if you've ever watched a Nollywood film where the native doctor sends chills down your spine, chances are you were watching the legendary Prince Emeka Ani. This veteran actor, producer and director built a remarkable career playing ritualists and mysterious figures in classic movies. His ability to embody these roles made him a household name, and his contributions to Nollywood are nothing short of iconic. But Emeka Ani has faced some heartbreaking personal battles behind the strong, commanding characters he portrayed. In December 2020, Ani's health took a turn for the worse, with complications from diabetes and a stroke forcing him into prolonged hospitalization. The financial strain of his medical treatment led him to seek public assistance. Thankfully, in 2021, help came in the form of Prophet Jeremiah Afufeyin, a philanthropist who donated 6 million naira to cover Ani's medical expenses. Despite these challenges, Ani's love for acting remains undimmed. He's openly expressed his eagerness to return to the screen, proving that even in the face of adversity, his passion for storytelling is unshakable. Next up at number 7 is Kenneth Aguba, another name that Nollywood fans hold close to their hearts. Known for his captivating performances as elder statesman or traditional leaders, Aguba's career spans decades. With standout roles in many classic films, his talent for bringing wisdom and gravitas to his roles made him an integral part of Nollywood's golden era. However, in July 2022, shocking news about Aguba's living conditions surfaced. He was found homeless, sick, and living on the street. This revelation sparked widespread concern, raising questions about how the industry cares for its veterans. Thankfully, Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere, the General Overseer of Omega Power Ministry (OPM), stepped in to help. Chinyere offered Aguba free accommodation and medical care, relocating him to a home in Port Harcourt and ensuring he had a caregiver. Later in March 2023, Aguba moved back to Enugu State, where Apostle Chinyere arranged an apartment and planned to set up a business for him, ensuring he could regain his independence. At number 6, we have Clem Ohameze. Isn't just a name, it's a legacy in Nollywood. With over 500 movies to his credit, Clem has delivered unforgettable performances. The journey, whether he was playing the hero or the villain, Clem's presence on screen was magnetic, and his versatility made him one of the most respected actors in the industry. But behind the cameras, life hasn't always been smooth for Clem. In recent years, he faced serious health issues that required surgical intervention. In 2021, his plight became public and the response was heartwarming. Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin stepped in with a generous donation of 8 million naira to cover Clem's medical treatment. Clem, who is married to Chinwe Esther Ohameze, has 2 children, has shown immense courage in the face of these challenges. At number 5, we have Ngozi Nwosu, also known as Madam V-Boot. In Ripples, she became a household name, and as Peace in Fuji House of Commotion, she delivered comedy gold that had viewers hooked. Ngozi didn't just star in Nollywood's biggest productions, she helped shape the industry with early roles in Yoruba films and her groundbreaking work in Living in Bondage. stage. However, in 2012, her career hit a major pause when she was diagnosed with kidney disease. It was a challenging period for the actress, requiring treatment abroad. Thankfully, with the government and various organizations' support, Ngozi received the care she needed to recover. Despite her recovery, Ngozi has been candid about the emotional toll her illness took. In October 2024, she made headlines when she openly declared that she would no longer offer free services to her home state, Abia. Feeling abandoned during her health crisis, Ngozi's decision was a poignant reminder of how much support artists need, especially during tough times. At number 4, we have Chiwetala Agụ. If you're a Nollywood fan, there's no way you've missed Chiwetala Agụ's iconic performances. Known for his witty slang and unique delivery, he's the kind of actor who can turn even a serious scene into a moment of comic relief. Chiwetala has cemented himself as one of Nollywood's greats. But behind that signature humor, Agụ recently went through a terrifying health ordeal. In August 2023, he revealed a bizarre and painful experience that he attributed to spiritual attacks. According to the actor, objects like pins, cowries, sea stones, and other strange items were mysteriously embedded in his body. These objects were reportedly removed from areas like his heart, neck, chest, and shoulders by a spiritual healer named Prophet Ugo. Agụ described the intense pain he endured and how these mysterious items caused a noticeable decline in his health. Thankfully, he credits divine intervention and the healer's efforts for saving his life. Through it all, Agụ remains resilient and thankful, continuing to inspire fans with his unwavering faith and courage. At number 3, we have Fabian Adibe. He is one of the Nollywood's legends with a career that dates back to the early 1960s. He's not just an actor but a trailblazer, leading Nigeria to his first Commonwealth Arts Festival in London in 1965. However, in 2019, Fabian faced a devastating blow. He lost his vision completely due to glaucoma. He recounted how one day while at home in Enugu, he felt what he described as an explosion in his eyes. That moment marked the beginning of total blindness, effectively ending his acting career. Adibe has expressed deep disappointment at how the industry seemed to forget him during his struggles. Despite needing 13 million naira for eye surgery in 2016, it's unclear whether he ever received the medical assistance he needed. His story is a sad reminder of how even the brightest stars can feel abandoned in their darkest moments. At number 2, we have Bisola Badmus, a celebrated Yoruba actress known for her captivating performances in many films, especially in the Yoruba niche. Over the years, she has carved out a reputation as both a talented actress and a savvy entrepreneur, running Busy Lens Media and Bismarck Catering Services. But behind her radiant screen presence lies a deeply personal battle. In December 2023, Bisola opened up about her struggle with encephalopathy, a brain condition that caused confusion and memory loss. Things took a more alarming turn in 2024 when she was diagnosed with a brain tumor. The effects were devastating. She recalled moments when she couldn't even recognize her own son. The financial toll was equally heavy. Bisola was forced to sell personal assets, including her cars, to fund her treatment. However, in her darkest hours, support came from friends, colleagues, and even strangers. One kind-hearted benefactor stepped in to cover the cost of her brain surgery abroad, giving her a renewed sense of hope. Finally, at number 1, we have Olu Jacobs. When you think of Nollywood royalty, Olu Jacobs is one name that instantly comes to mind. With an acting career spanning decades, Jacobs has graced both local and international screens. Before Nollywood, he honed his craft in Britain, appearing in big TV series. In November 2021, the world was shocked when his wife, the equally iconic Joke Silva, revealed that Olu had been diagnosed with dementia with Lewy bodies (DLB). This condition, a progressive neurological disorder, affects memory, movement,